Ariana Grande, Iggy Azalea. Problem. Wayne G on the mix, which I think is an awesome mix. Love playing that out and about. 9:09. Morning, Chris here.
Good morning, and Emma here. Hope your Thursday morning is going brilliantly. Time to get our skates on now, Chris.
Oh, really?
Metaphorically.
Oh.
Now, Matt Evers won 1998 US Junior Champion, but you'll probably have seen him on the telly box because he also only went and won Dancing on Ice with both Lisa Scott-Lee and Suzanne Shaw. He's one of the professional skaters. He's a professional skater. He's very busy, but he's just sneaked time to talk to us before he gets on the ice this morning. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning, Emma. How are you?
We're very well indeed.
Yeah.
Are your skates literally right next to you, ready to be picked up and go onto the ice any second now?
Yes, I mean I'm freezing in the ice rink. We just have a rehearsal day today, but we're ramping up to open up the Professionals on Ice tour next weekend, which everybody's super excited about. And it's looking really, really good.
Yeah, well, this is great because, of course, Dancing on Ice had, 9 series?
We did 9 series, and I actually went to Australia with Jane and Chris in between series 1 and 2 here in the UK and did a show down there. The same show down there. And I skated with Laura Bingle. I don't know if you guys remember her. She was a bikini supermodel who was sort of made famous by saying bloody, where the bloody hell are you? That advert that ran.
I don't remember that.
You should know her. She's a supermodel.
I should, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
So is it fair to say that Dancing on Ice has transformed your life then, Matt?
Oh my God, 100%. I grew up on a small, in a small town in Minnesota, on a farm, on a horse, and here I now live, in central London. I've worked with some of the most influential women in the world, between Heather Mills and Pamela Anderson.
Bonnie Langford.
Trying to keep Denise Welsh out of the bars, you know what I mean? It definitely has changed my life.
Fantastic. What's been your highlight? I mean, it's been your life for about a decade, Dancing on Ice. But what's been one of your highlights? Sorry?
I said I was quite young when I started.
Yeah, that must take the toll on your joints, Matt.
It does, yeah. I mean, I think it's the thing about with anything that you do repetitively. I mean, and I've been skating for over 30 years. Is thankfully the older we get in the sport, the tricks that we have to do are just as spectacular, but they're a lot easier on our bodies. And people think, skating with the celebrities because they didn't do much. In comparison to competitive skating, that it looked quite easy. But to be totally honest, skating with a celebrity who doesn't know what they're doing is twice as hard as skating with another professional.
Well, and dangerous. Dangerous,
Matt.
Matt.
Oh, my God, and 100%. I mean, you saw on the TV series, if you watched it, Georgie Porter, a couple of years ago, spliced my forehead open between my eyes.
Now, unfortunately, if you Google image you, that is the first picture that there's some lovely shots of you in your spangly numbers and looking very glamorous on the ice. But the first shot that comes up is one of you with a bandage on your forehead.
Yeah.
With a split head.
Fantastic. Great.
Yeah, so sorry about
sure
that.
My mom will love that.
Yeah, so it is quite dangerous then, dancing with celebrities, isn't it?
Yeah, it's. I mean, you're putting kitchen blades on the bottom of people's feet that have only been on the ice for a couple of weeks before you start performing with them. And what's funny is you never quite. We spend 2 months with them on the ice prior to the TV show, and then you go into the studio for the first week and you do your dress rehearsals and everything's still pretty cool. But a second, we go live on air, they change, and they kind of throw everything out of the crib for the past 2 months that they've learned, and it's a whole new experience when you go live on TV, and you never know what you're going to expect.
It's their performers, I guess,
from them, and it's yeah. I mean, it's a shame that the show's finished, but at the same time too, we found people come up to us on the street pretty much every day and say we want it back.
Yeah, no, I'm sure. Who was the celebrity that scared you the most that you thought we are never going to be able to teach this person to skate? They are awful.
Denise Welsh.
Really? Really?
So I had her back in her glory days when, she's now happily sober and, is living a very healthy life. But back then there'd be some nights that we'd be out in Soho. And I'm like, okay, it's 2:00 in the morning. We've got a lesson or a choreography session with Jane and Chris in 4 hours.
Oh, no! That's not recommended, is it?
No, not at all.
I can't stand on ice at the best of times, let alone like...
Hey, we just spoke to Ray Quinn this morning, actually. He's phenomenal, isn't he? Yeah.
Oh, my God, he was amazing, yeah. I think it's not a shame because he's had an incredible career. But if we would have been able to put him in ice skates when he was a lot younger, he probably would have been a Team GB champion, world competitor, in ice dancing, because he just honestly took to the ice like a duck to water.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched the last tour actually. We saw the opening night, and it was phenomenal. It's amazing to watch it. I think when you see it on TV, you don't appreciate the skill and the speed as when you see it in real life. And I was so impressed with Ray Quinn. I was like, wow, he is incredible.
Absolutely.
Okay, so talking of tours. Sorry.
Talking of tours, a brainchild of mine that I had a couple of years ago has finally taken off. We did a 6-week tour last year off the back of the fact that Dancing Ice did not tour pretty much about a year and a half ago. And it was so well received by the public because, people have watched us on TV for the past 10 years and have come to the Dancing on Ice live tours. And, we give them little snippets of what the professionals are really able to do. And so, we've got another tour this year. It's the Professionals on Ice 2014. We are going to 8 cities this year. We're playing one-nighters in Planet Ice Rinks and Silver Blade. So we are giving you the best of the professionals, all of them from the TV show. And we also have 2 guest celebrity skaters, Suzanne Shaw, who I won with. And
Suzanne Shaw,
Sam
lovely.
Atwater.
And who, sorry?
Sorry, Sam Atwater.
Oh, brilliant, yeah.
Who just married his professional partner, Vicky Ogden. So
Lovers on the ice.
Newlyweds on ice. Lovers on the ice, yeah.
Sounds amazing. Well, thank you for joining us, Matt, and best of luck with the Professionals on Ice tour. It kicks off on the 24th of October in the Isle of Wight, actually, then goes all over the country. More info at theprofessionalsonice.co.uk. Good luck, Matt.
Amazing. Thanks, guys, so much.
Thank you.
KDR.